Hi, my name is Lynn and I'm a BFA student majoring in game design and animation. My background is primarily interactive design in games, and I'm also experienced with content marketing. I primarily use Adobe Suite and Figma to do my graphic designs, and how I would approach a project is after researching the target audiences and brand aesthetic direction. I usually start with low fidelity wireframes to figure out the user flow and the information hierarchy. So basically making sure everything makes sense before they look good. So like if there are to be this many buttons, if they have the similar functions, they should be grouped into the same place, and also think of where that group is placed on the interface regarding like the user, they're right-handed or left-handed and it's too far from the home button, etc. And then I would move up to the high fidelity, which is focusing on clarity, accessibility, and consistency. So like making sure the overall look, the aesthetic is consistent, and then clarity in terms of does that icon make sense? Like what is it saying? What is it exactly? Because usually icons are so minimalistic and simplified, so we gotta consider that a lot. And throughout the whole process, I would do a lot of prototyping, play testing to see if it satisfies the target audiences. Because maybe an interface design we find it good, but then the targeted audience are kids and they don't find it easy to understand, like there are too many buttons, too overwhelming. So we gotta put that into consideration throughout prototyping and playtesting. And then in marketing, I always keep in mind attention span and engagement. So basically how to grab someone's attention and how to keep them around to keep interacting. And I'm interested in working for Next Play Games because I love sports and I enjoy solving problems through communication design. And I like the idea that Next Play Games are trying to combine those two. And it's a good idea because sometimes sports are confusing and a little intimidating, especially for beginners or children. They usually find it hard to learn new rules. So I think one of the best ways to actively interact with some sort of interface so that they learn rather than passively watch the sports. And finally, I would love to contribute by designing clear and engaging interface, and either that or making content that is educational and fun. And also I would love to contribute my experience of working with kids. Thank you.